I think we are live. Possibly. How's it going, everyone? I'm Deadlink, and tonight we'll be doing some RE2 remake. And with me, I got Dan for commentary, so I can focus a little more on the game.
Hey,
You want to
everybody.
introduce yourself?
Yeah, we'll be doing the Claire run here today, between Claire and Leon. I'm with Claire.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We got the costume poll. It looks like Noir did win the correct choice.
The correct choice indeed. Anything but 98. Thank you for not making me suffer that, as everyone tends to seem to want to roll with that.
First wood puppets aside. Yes.
Yeah, it may have looked good in 98, but doesn't quite cut it these days. Okay, so let me change that out, and we'll go ahead and just do them both as that. Even though
Yeah,
you're
you
not going
get
to
Pretty
see
Boy Leon that way.
yeah, you get a little bit of Pretty Boy Leon, not a whole lot. I'm just going to be skipping all of that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this underway. Hope you enjoy the run.
Yep, good luck, Deadlink.
Thank you.
Yeah, Deadlink picks standard. You don't want to pick hardcore unless you want to. It's even harder. This is hard enough on standard, but oh, you got the
Oh,
filter
I
on
am
flip.
going to go ahead and change that.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
I don't even know where to change that.
Maybe change your costume and then change it back to noir.
Yeah, sorry guys. 1 second. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Here, we'll just do this. That'll probably turn it off. You get Sheriff Leon instead. But I probably need to reload, so whoops. Oh, didn't do anything. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't remember where to change that because
Yeah, when you pick the noir skin, it puts it onto a noir filter, or it'll ask you if you
yeah.
do. And as you can see, it's in a very interesting black and white filter. But oh, there you go.
Okay, so no.
You should be good now. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, whatever. We'll just run with it.
Are you okay? Wait here. I'll check it out.
Yeah, you start off here. This is where the A scenario will start, or the first run. If you pick the second run, you will start just outside the police station. You kind of zoom through this whole section.
Yep.
It's weird. They have the 4 total campaigns in this game, and they're kind of different. Oh, what am I? 10% differences in each of them to each other, something like that.
Something like that.
Not much.
Not a whole lot.
Attention all citizens.
Hey, Sam. Nice start.
Yeah, that was actually on purpose. Yes, it was. Yeah, when you're playing as Claire, you'll want to be in caution for the run because she runs faster in, well, caution. All the female characters in these
Yeah, I don't.
RE Universe games do that. It's the same with Ada and Jill and
You gonna
RE3
bite me?
remake.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, that was totally purposeful, though. Yeah.
Indeed.
But yeah, now I don't know the exact amount, but it is slightly faster. So obviously
Yeah,
you'll be moving quicker than Leon, but you'll also be dealing with the stress of running under caution the whole time.
Oh my. We are off to an interesting start here. Nothing's playing nice. Like, most of the time he won't do anything, but sometimes he can be a jerk.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
get
think
that.
he ever actually bites you, though. He just slows you
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah, exactly. He'll do what we just saw there. Yeah, that's same for both Leon and Claire.
Focus, Claire. Focus.
Obviously, this game is a great remake. You know, all the hype right now is around the RE4 remake just came out, but yeah, that game did a great job of recreating its atmosphere and feel, and this game did the same thing in 2019. It's a
Yep.
excellent remake.
Open up! Open this goddamn door! Open the door!
And do a pause here. This will allow the guy to bust through the door quicker. It's like he has to do it a designated amount of time, but you can do it in the pause menu, which will save your in-game timer a few seconds.
Yeah, which I guess in this doesn't really matter since it's pretty much RTA, but
Yeah.
for official runs it does.
Yep. Yep. Hey, this could be the world record, Deadlink. We gotta do it all by the book.
No pressure.
And get our knife from Marvin. Yeah, Claire gets Leon's knife that he's had for 6 years. I guess that kind of confirms, you know, to think about it, it confirms Leon first, Claire second would be canon for this game then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Marvin feels bad, man. Exactly. Can't help but feel bad for
man.
Yeah. He was the best of us. Best of them for sure.
Oh yeah, especially how they fleshed him out in the remake.
Yep.
We're
Yeah,
not
it
going
ends
there
up
yet.
he's actually bit by Brad, of all people.
Yeah,
That's what
'cause he
turns him
lets
to
his
a
guard
zombie.
down.
And yeah, we're just gonna start moving through here. Going to get that first key. Yeah, is Deadlink shooting either for the head or the legs with a lot of these
Or just not
zombies
shooting anything.
you know, you can deafen them with those shots, so it's all part of the process. But you can stun them and make them easy to run by, because killing zombies in this is just, it takes a lot. Unless you have a shotgun or grenade launcher going, it's going to take you some doing to actually kill them.
What was that?
Claire, it's Marvin. How fast can you get back here?
We love Marvin, but we're going to go ahead and cut this conversation short by dropping through there.
I'm on my way.
We'll alert the zombies over, but it's okay, you can slide right through.
That is the first time that she's been in a favorable position.
It's all coming together, like I said, the world record run, man, you know? Yeah, we're basically using up the spade key here. The first of those 3 keys we'll get. And yeah, pretty much a nice callback. They did a good, again, a really interesting job of bringing all those old elements from the original back. Implementing them into different ways, but it probably makes a little more sense now. The bolt cutters, the new RE Engine special, although I believe they may be out of the remake 4, but
Marvin, are you there?
they appear in 2, 3, 7, and 8.
You gotta be kidding me.
We're just cutting through here. We're looking for those medallions on the for the statue next to Marvin. I have to use special codes you're supposed to find through files, but thankfully, you know, the speed run, you got the cheats of prior knowledge, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, just gonna head through here, get all them, get the pieces to get to them, and so forth. Shadow's definitely big Marvin fans. Yeah, you'll
Yes,
love to
sir.
see it.
Rightfully so.
Indeed.
We love Marvin around here.
Yes. And tension picks up. They're going to start throwing zombies into this hallway now. And the big notable one's this big guy that's going to be like right around this corner. Yeah, he's blocking that door. You gotta get the headshot to stun him and just run into these double doors. They shouldn't really be much of a problem from here on as long as you don't just stand in the room for a good 30-40 seconds. And pick up the... I guess that's a detonator.
Yep.
Yeah, with the detonator and then the battery pack is the other part, yeah. I'm getting my remake and original mixed up a little bit there. Anyway, since we grabbed the valve handle in the office, we can go ahead and shut off the steam here and head to the STARS office. Yeah, where if you're playing the second scenario, this hallway is actually where Mr. X, the Tyrant, will spawn, but instead we just get a liquor.
Yep, which they changed from the original location.
Yeah,
Mixing
he
it
starts
up a little bit.
Yeah, it was a great job with the debate because they put him in that first hallway in the original.
All right,
here.
well, I'm just gonna take the hit.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you got through.
Why we pick those up?
You got your fish, a scorpion, and vase here for the code. Yeah, this is a little bit of pre-planning here, going ahead and moving these shelves early, because when we actually are able to move them the way we need to, we're going to have all these zombies plus Mr. X all very close, so...
Yeah, you kind of want to...
Yeah, go ahead and get as much as you
doing
can.
all of that.
Yeah.
We want to get out of that room as fast as possible.
Yeah, go ahead and... Yeah, we just pop through that door here. Go back through. That'll keep the bookshelf that's by the door there from falling over. So that way we can easily escape after this. And this is the woman, the arrow, and the snake. For the second medallion. I have to make sure, usually doing the Leon run, I'll grab that one third in short order, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they change it up a bit.
There you go. Yeah, you can do. Thankfully, you have iframes on the ladder, but oh, that's unfortunate. All
Yeah,
three dudes.
Yeah, they were not. That was not favorable. There's nothing I could do there.
Yeah, you're not gonna see it very often that all three zombies are hovering the ladder. Usually one, but sometimes two. Very rarely three.
Yeah. No.
And the lion branch bird, and that's our third medallion. So we're ready to head down. And leave this place for good with Marvin by our side.
Why you gotta get their hopes up like that?
It's too tragic. I just can't. I can't face it otherwise.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, Marvin tells us to leave. Pretty much at gunpoint, and so we're going on alone. But hey, we're gonna get a new companion here soon, right? So
Yes,
Nope.
we are.
you can hear her running. It's the aliens-inspired Newt, Sherry Birkin herself.
Mm.
they were right on the mark with, that they weren't even like, it's straight up Newt from Aliens. Yeah, so our first boss here is Birkin G1. Deadlink's gonna bust out the knife here. The knife is actually busted in the remake. As you can see, the Birkin's already dead. That's because Deadlink's damage is tied to his FPS, which is at a cool 120 right now. So all those swings are just doing like quadruple damage right now, and yeah, it just cuts through pretty much anything you're gonna fight boss-wise in this.
Yep, another quirk of the RE engine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, every time they make a new game, they'll fix one of those types of issues, but then they'll find a new one to add. So.
Oh yeah, they'll find a new one.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much. Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon.
Yeah, there's Sherry. That was her dad that Deadlink just fought. We'll see her mom a little later on. She's pleasant.
Yes, pleasant.
Yeah,
Great choice
you
of
gotta
words.
yeah, give Sherry a lot of credit. She's pretty well adjusted, all things considered. Yeah, we'll meet another character here in the cutscene of Chief Irons, who.
Nope, no, we won't.
Oh.
Key card
Well,
first.
apparently, yeah. Well, he
Cutscene.
That's what's coming to him.
But yeah, he takes Sherry away, so they give us an excuse to walk past all these deadly creatures, more lickers, without having poor Sherry at risk. But now we're gonna have to find a way out of the police station so we can go and rescue Sherry. We're gonna go in here, get the diamond key. Which is actually exclusive to Claire. You don't need to pick this up with Leon. Yeah, Claire has much nastier. This section of the game's a lot tougher for her. Leon will actually only have dogs in here. And yeah, you got the very dangerous lickers here. The one upside of lickers is they are indeed blind, but we need to run for, or they're so you can walk past them, but for speed run you gotta run, so.
I don't have time to walk.
Exactly.
Must be where that guy came
We are
from.
trying to go fast.
But yeah, Deadlink pointed towards the wall there to let that one fly by him. For some reason, it's just a guarantee that that licker will jump forward and give you enough time to turn and run away. I don't know why it exactly works that way, but again, just some of those weird quirks. But it's pretty much a guarantee. The only time you'll get caught is if your health is, if you're in danger. You won't be able to outrun it on the way out.
Yeah, there's not much you could do there.
Yeah. Yeah, there we are in Chief Iron's office, and you can see he's a fan of taxidermy. And if you read some of the files, he's a very unfortunate guy. We'll just say that.
Very
Here we go.
unfortunate.
Yes,
Unpleasant is what I was gonna say.
that's very fitting too. But yeah, Deadlink picked up the heart key there, so we'll go ahead and open this up, and there you go. That's the final key for the police station, believe it or not, already in hand. And Claire will get the heart key. Leon, since he does not get into the chief's office, he gets the club key, which is in a slightly altered area that we'll be visiting here in a moment. But we're getting these computer parts so we can get the key card to get out of the parking garage in the basement. So we need 2 parts. That's the first of them, and yeah, moving right along.
Normally would not pick this up, but safety first.
Yeah, Claire has an advantage here that the ladder climbing there will not break for her. It will break for Leon. Oh, Leon really doesn't have a need to go back up as much, but Yeah, under Leon it will break. So you can't go back up. But that door there that's boarded up will actually be open for Leon, and that's where you'll get the club key for him. But for now, we're putting out that fire that was caused from that helicopter crash earlier in the run. Get greeted by our favorite. Yeah, the best of the characters, Mr. X himself.
You bastard.
If you just kind of wait and position there, he'll swing and you can run right past him. There's various methods to getting by him. That's a very solid, proven one right there, I'd say.
Yeah, it's the one I like. A lot of people like to stand on the right side, and it works too, but I just feel way more consistent on the left.
Mm.
I actually used to do the other one, and then I saw someone do that one. Where is this game? My menu is not the way I would normally have it.
Exclamation point inventory, Deadlink.
Yeah, failing on that one. Okay.
Yeah,
He didn't want to cooperate.
This is one advantage for Claire, though, is she can go to this door here from this side. Leon has to go through the other side to gain the
Oh,
to get into that room. But that'll make him have to go back through a hallway, which is filled with, well, liquor, a couple zombies, and then eventually Mr. X. So Mr. X is going to be following us all the way, for a good bit now. Yeah, you'll know he's coming from the loud steps in the background. Yeah, you're going to go and shoot outside the door here. That'll actually lure the zombies away. You can see them heading in that direction, so now we can do this part. This is where moving that first shelf right away was a really good call.
Yeah, so we can move 2 instead of 3 during this segment. Uh-oh, I am definitely getting punched.
Yeah,
he's on me right now.
And you're not having the best of luck in the library here. You had the triple
really
zombies, and now Mr. X right there as well.
Yep.
It made this based off that DVD map, yes. There we go. We'll do the little take on the clock tower segment here and get the second of our computer parts.
Yep, and don't forget to take this gear back.
Yes, you actually need to use it twice, down there and then up the steps here. I think that's one of those things that pretty much every person that played this their first time made that mistake.
Oh, yes. Like, oh, we're done with this. No, we're not.
Yeah, get this item that randomly takes 2 slots away from me.
I don't want it.
There we go. Now we got another gear for here, and this will get the bell moving and knock that other part down.
That worked.
Thankfully, Claire doesn't have the cheesy lines like Leon there.
Ugh, well, that's bad. Should have went the other way. Do I? Hang on.
Yeah, you
forgot
did,
I did.
yeah.
I picked up that extra herb. I forgot about it. That's actually my first time even picking that up. I don't like spending too much time in that section because it gives what the okay, well, I guess.
Just take it. You deserve it after the...
We take those, but yeah, normally there's a zombie right there that on cue he always pops up right there, but he was not there.
I love Leon's cheesy lines. It's part of the charm. Fair enough. Yeah, of course, Claire has the worst line of them all a little later on. Oh, God.
Yeah.
So upon finding the electric parts here, we'll have to do a little wire puzzle here. basically connect the circuits to get the 2 into the one packet they back in there.
Of course, I practice this over and over, and then when I'm actually in, there we go. I knew I missed one. Never fails.
And we get a phone call from Chief Irons, who has only the nicest of things to say. And we get to play as Sherry. Yeah, so both in Leon's campaign you'll play as Ada, and Claire's campaign you'll play as Sherry. You get the creepy doll, and you'll do a little puzzle here.
This
And
creepiest doll ever.
that's the scariest thing in this game, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll go ahead and do a little puzzle here, and then be prepped to try and get out of the orphanage here. Irons enters full creepy mode here.
Understatement.
Yes. Yeah, he's about as bad as it gets, like we said. This is a nice segment. It's a lot better. In the original game, they had Ada and Sherry both actually do the same puzzle, where they would push blocks and then cross a little waterway. It was...
And it's 10 times worth with Sherry.
Yes. You had to run past dogs with Sherry, which always just seemed weird, and then, but she can't push these blocks are like 3 times her size, and she's pushing them, and...
Yeah, and then the game will just randomly decide that, she's failing at climbing.
Oh, yeah, when you have to go and climb over them, yeah. But, yeah, they gave both characters their unique segments in this one, and definitely for the better.
Oh no, it's him.
Very much so.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the front door is locked, so we're grabbing the keys, and of course, doing that, Irons catches us, and now we're on the run from him. Yeah, the idea that Capcom should reuse the clock tower rights again or something and make a clock tower game based on the styles of this segment. I had heard that before, and I think it's a good idea. This is well done for what it is.
I agree. That could be very interesting if they did that for something like Clock Tower, as in full game for it.
Yeah, you get into the right spot, though, you can kind of troll him here a little bit.
Yeah, Iron's vision is not the best. I'm still gonna play it a little cautious.
Yeah, especially after we just dumped on him, he's gonna... That'd be the time it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Show yourself! I know you're in here! The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be!
A little break here. It's like a lot of people have like exactly where you can stand and the duration of where you can do that.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you have people like juggling and stuff just in the downtime.
I've seen those, yeah. Yeah, you can get yourself right about here, and he still won't see you.
Yeah, it's like you need to get some glasses, Irons. I guess in his defense, he did just have acid thrown in his face, so...
Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
his vision might be going.
Yeah, when Sherry goes and escapes, that's what she does. She throws some acid into his face. But yeah, what you're, I guess, designed to do is there's a couple of tables there back a little bit that you can actually hide under and let this sequence play out. Yeah, this will get us a little closer to where we actually need to be, though, so...
Yep.
Which is grabbing those keys right out of the door there and running.
Fuck is my key? Nice.
What do you
Yeah, of
think?
course.
Speedy irons?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure, we could do that.
Very fun little glitch here is if before you enter the key, you'll get speedy
Meow.
irons down the steps there. You just turn back and look at him. For some reason, he'll just kick into Sonic mode there going down the steps.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the devs trying to give him a little catch-up mechanic because they don't think you're going to be looking for what, but
Yeah. I guess it's better than him teleporting still, but it's very good.
yeah.
Good to see you again, Claire.
I mean, they could have made it believable and he just fell down the stairs or something.
Just you wait, asshole.
Yeah, Claire is not a fan of irons for good reason, and
Absolutely not. And she makes it known.
and she
Ain't going
you know,
wrong
she
with
has her awkward flirty moments with Leon, but when it comes to gets down to business and everything, she doesn't mess around. Yeah, now we're heading back down to the police station and we can head on out of here. But it's never quite that easy, is it?
No, it is not.
You again.
Because look who's back! He found us. Yeah, this is another spot where Leon and Claire's campaigns will part ways. So when you're playing as Leon, you'll go into the gun shop that's at the far end of the street. It's actually kind of like all the lights are out and everything. You can't even really go over to it as Claire.
Nope.
And Claire instead will go down through this gateway here, and we're gonna head towards the orphanage where Sherry is.
Looks like the only way forward.
Oh, I should maybe, yeah, I'm just seeing to do it. Yeah, going up and down the steps. Oh, notice Deadlink is like pumping his aim a little bit. It's a form of stair skating. It'll help you kind of push you forward a little bit downstairs. It's faster than running, basically, but all you're doing is pump, like, just kind of get a little bit of a rhythm, a little bit of timing, going up and down steps. It can really make a difference, though. It adds up a lot over the course of a run.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it increases much, but it does add up.
Mm-hmm. There's Claire's first running with the dogs out in the streets here, but this is where we actually get a lot more of the city streets, the other like side of it, because in this game you'll notice we got to the police station pretty quick. In the original, you'll go through about double the number of screens, including through a bus, and it seemed like they were cut out, but for Claire, they're here. They're just a little further in. This dog here, he wants to be a troll sometimes. See what he
Making
does
me a
here.
little nervous.
Yeah, he was nice this time. Hey, you're still owed a few after those library bits.
Yeah, that library was atrocious. So bad RNG.
Hello? I have the
Yeah, so what happened here is Irons does eventually catch Sherry, but Birkin, who still has enough of his sense to him, stops him from harming Sherry and goes ahead and injects him with a little bit of something, and that little bit of something explodes out of him, and
Sherry? Where are you?
a new creature is born at Iron's expense, and it's a very fitting end for him, because he's a dick, like we said.
Well deserved.
Mm-hmm.
He earned every bit of that.
We'll see those new creatures here in a moment, the G adults. Very unfortunate things, but if you're worried about Mr. X bugging us for the rest of the run, you don't have to anymore, because that was the last scene of him. Birkin again shows up, and yeah, he pretty much one-shots old Mr. X.
Don't stop! Can
He
you
impales him with his claw and like rips his torso in half, showing he is the real deal of the game, not him.
Oh,
But if
yeah.
you play the Leon campaign, Mr. X makes it to the end, so who knows what's really going on.
Yeah, I don't know if there's just more than one or what, but That scene is really cool though.
Must be a relative. It is all Capcom.
Cable car. Here?
I was thinking
Yeah.
Trony, but Burroughs works.
Oh, I forgot there were zombies in there. Yeah, well, Leon, there are not zombies in this room.
And it's dogs. And actually, when I started derusting again, I ran in there expecting dogs. It's like, oh, right, that's Leon's campaign.
Yep. A sewer segment, it seems for first players, time players especially, is the section that gets the most. I don't know. I guess probably a lot of issue. So there's some tough segment. There's just tough segments. There's a lot of dark lit segments. There's the new enemy, which we'll be seeing in a moment, to deal with. It can be a little tricky, but we can get through it. It's actually a pretty short segment, though, overall. Oh, from that high and high heels, this game is fake. You know, can't argue with that. It is Claire, though. She's got that Redfield blood. Her brother does punch a boulder in future entries.
Does indeed.
And there's the first of the G adults. Deadlink's gonna hug left there to sneak right past the first one. They are nasty creatures, though, where they can grab you, they can slap you, but the worst thing is when they grab you, they will actually vomit poison onto you, and you'll need a blue herb to get rid of it.
Yeah, we don't need that.
And yeah, that'll slow you down and slowly drain your health away and everything else. You won't actually die from the poison, but it'll get you down to like 1%, pretty much.
Yep.
We need to collect these chess pieces now to... It's our next little bit of hunting to progress the game. Yeah, you can see the G-adults sometimes, though, where they'll be kind of lurking in the water. Thankfully, he actually, or maybe it's on Claire Run, I can't remember. It's a little nice there, though. And it went further down to the right. We'll see a few of them here. This next section, this is probably the big one, where you'll go down here and there are 3 of those adults you have to get past. And they're difficult to kill. They have a eye on their shoulder. I guess you'd call it their shoulder. I don't really know, but
Something like that.
something like that. And some of the times it'll have protective coating that you'll have to shoot, and then you can shoot the eye and kill them. But it takes a lot of resources to do so, and again, it's very slow, much like the zombies. Very hard to kill things in this game just as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that one, he's hiding in the water, so you shoot him and that'll alert him, and in that alert time you can kind of run past him before he'll activate. There's the third one. Run through here and...
Getting in is not too bad because it's pretty consistent on what they do, but getting out is pray for good art and cheap.
Yes, exactly. And we're gonna get our other chess pieces through here, though. And also our another weapon as well. The spark shot here, which is a terrible weapon in the original. It takes up 2 slots, it's loud, it's not very good. But this game, it's maybe a little awkward, perhaps, but it's definitely effective.
It is. It can be very effective. Yeah. Game, please. I guess he's just not going to get up.
He accepted the fact this is his home now.
What do I have? I have something I don't normally have.
Handgun ammo, maybe? I don't know.
No. It's just probably the herb. Let's see. Let's drop a map.
There we go.
Oops.
And now we're just going to do some work our way backwards, basically using the king and queen plug here to and get out of here with everything
That
in
is
hand.
the wrong one. It broke my flow.
Yeah. And there we go.
Now we can get out.
Ready to head to the next segment of the game. But first, as we mentioned before, now the run back.
Yeah, we get the run back. That.
Now they're off camera. Let's see, where is he hanging out at?
Oh, jeez. Not.
Yeah, right in the
where you
way.
want it.
Yeah. Yeah, it is that spark shot. You can kind of stun him a little bit, though, which is very nice use for it. But you climb out of there. You're almost home free, but then a fourth one is going to emerge now. He's going to be right there. Just going to zap him with this spark shot. And get up that ladder and get out of this terrible spot.
And never come back.
And never come back, ever. Yeah, that is a tough segment there. It made it look very easy, but there's some nasty dudes down there.
Good RNG on the zombies.
Yeah. It's been a really solid sewer section so far.
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, I think you're getting just paid what you are owed after early in this run.
All right. I'm gonna dump a few things we don't need anymore. Help clear out some inventory along with putting all these in.
Yeah, there's a little mini riddle, I guess you would call it, almost the
Kinda, yeah.
yeah, to help you figure out where to put all these pieces.
Yeah, because you see that one has the knight that tells you what's supposed to go there, but most of them don't have it. There's the marker's gone.
All right, Sherry.
But yeah, if you read the wall there, there's a little puzzle you have to solve.
And all right, though, here comes another one of the more difficult segments of the game. It'll be the G2 or Birkin 2, whatever you want to call it. Fight coming up here. He's mean. And to do this, you trigger the sequence, throw a grenade right away. This will actually force him to this door right away. Otherwise, you'll go through about 20-30 seconds of him reaching down from the ceiling trying to hit you. You can skip all that right to this this part with that grenade throw.
Yeah, it's a nice time save, and it makes it so you don't have to worry about taking damage during that phase.
Mm-hmm. There's enough potential harm in this this segment, and
yeah.
So the objective is to do enough damage to Birkin while also setting it up so this crane will zap or like knock him a good one.
What? Okay, game.
Come on.
Frick. I hate this fight for that reason. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it.
Yeah, this is where the Claire run has the disadvantage. The Leon run, he uses the flamethrower here, which is you don't have to worry about aiming or anything.
Oh, jeez.
Uh,
Probably not good. But
yeah, it looks like it may scrape by him. We're gonna go ahead and take advantage of our heavy damage knives, though. Just wail on him here, so that way he'll go down quick when we're ready for him to. You can hear the multiple. You can even hear it, like the multiple clicks in there of all the damage going in.
yeah, I think I'm screwed here.
Yeah, this might not go over. We'll see.
I'm not even really sure, but I want to survive. I didn't make it anyway.
Well, there it goes.
Yeah. Oh well.
Poor Claire. The animation there is not forgiving to her.
No.
I guess it's better than getting grabbed by Birkin and squeezed and then like chucked off the side or whatever it is, though. And yeah, the objective is to hit these eyes. It's very tough with this spark shot, though. There you go. And the knife just ripping into him. But now we'll be a little bit faster. Should be able to make this run a lot easier. There you go. He's going to try and grab us and troll us to insta-kill. And he's going to lunge himself into the corner. And thanks to all that damage.
Oh, I didn't do enough damage.
Wow, I thought you did more than enough with those knife slashes. Wow.
Yeah, well. Jeez.
Yeah, the thing is with this, you're guaranteed to knock him off with the second one, damage or not. It's just unfortunate. Yep, just one more here. Yeah, same thing as before. He's a little bit more on the just walk at side, but that's okay. There we go.
That's disappointing because I don't think I had that happen once in practice.
Yeah, figures this is what it would show up, but at least you got him. That's a very tough fight.
Yeah.
Just like that, we are done with the sewers, though. Thank goodness. And on to the final section of the game. Nest, or the labs, whatever you want to call it.
Wait, that cable car.
Yeah, at this point, Sherry's been infected, too. The whole objective for Birkin, or G, the virus in his brain already taking it over, I don't really know, is to implant Sherry with the virus, because since he and she share the same DNA, it will be accepted into her, so it will, she won't mutate like him. She's gonna get all the strengths of it, but none of the odd, bad parts of it. You'll see this, like, if you play RE6, she can actually regenerate herself. That's why, is because she was infected.
Mm-hmm.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final.
Yeah, she's actually pretty badass in 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a shame that game is a mess.
Yeah, it definitely has its problems, and but yeah, she is one of the
game, but they tried to do too much with it.
Yeah, absolutely. They definitely did a good job here, though, with the with her in it. I mean,
yes, the remake fleshed out. Well, I mean, it fleshed out a lot of characters.
Also, she's randomly has Claire's jacket, because if you're using the default costume, Claire has her jacket on for most of the game, and she actually will take it off there and give it to Sherry. That's why that just emerged out of nowhere. Sherry is a regenerator. She can regenerate, but she's definitely not a regenerator.
She's not a regenerator.
Oh, I always forget that grenade is there on the right.
Yep, it is there. It's a quick grab. You just got to be quick with that zombie there.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you're too slow on your way back, you're gonna get grabbed, or you'll have to shoot him.
And there's some more spark shot ammo, another knife, all stuff that will help us get through to the end of the game. Nice little upgrade here. I think this thing actually just helps the spark shot charge faster.
Something like that. I don't actually know. I don't remember.
There's something you get for the flamethrower as well. I think it makes it a little more fuel efficient.
Pull away.
Give Sherry the noir outfit. I do think I mentioned this the other day. I wish they had. You have the option of using 98 models, which are these weird blocky costumes that look awful.
Yeah.
And Claire and Leon both have them, but they missed an opportunity. They could have given Ada and Sherry.
Yeah, I was kind of
Push them
surprised they
over.
didn't do that.
Yeah. Especially when Leon and Ada kiss, and it's blocky Leon kissing 2019 Ada. It looks a little weird.
That is really weird.
Yeah, here into the labs though, and another new enemy type. The plant-based zombies, the Ivy, which got a complete overhaul from their original appearance. They were more like giant flowers that just spewed poison. This one, they're like their own creeping thing, but they are dangerous though. They can insta-kill. So if you get grabbed by one, you'll have to use a defense item or you will be dead. Yeah, a couple of codes there. You find those. I don't even remember where I know one of them's under a trophy. I think maybe the other one's on the seal of a hatch that you'll do it, but yeah, just punch those in and that'll help us. We're basically going to start making a thing to kill the plants in here, so and get another ID tag. I have to do a few puzzles to set all that up.
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
And the typical, let's make it look insanely tough, but it's actually pretty easy Resident Evil puzzle of red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green, for the solution there.
Yeah, basically, if you just start on red and go that direction, you'll finish the puzzle.
Yep. Yeah, here come the Ivy. So you can stop them by shooting the bulbs that are growing out of them. That'll stun them like if you shot a zombie in the head or something, but again, otherwise it's a defense item or using something to, like a flamethrower or a grenade flame round from a grenade launcher to kill them outright. And throw a grenade there. That grenade is to kill the 3 or 4. I always forget how many there are. There's zombies down there that will get up on your way back. But they will be right in the way if you don't kill them. And you add in the fact that there are 2 lickers in that room now on top of that, you definitely need those guys gone.
Yeah. I think I have too many. I do. Let's get out of here.
Right. Yeah, the signal modulator here will be able to power on a few things with it.
And
All right, here we go. This is a tough segment here because these lickers are very dangerous, as we've seen throughout the run. And the objective is to run basically straight ahead with these lickers going. And then they will turn on the power, and then we're going to go into the room on the other end where we just passed. Getting by these lickers each time. You notice Deadlink threw a flash grenade, which, while lickers are indeed blind and everything, they will, it's the sound will affect them still. Knock them over for a little bit.
Yeah, and you do that specific routing because it gets them to jump on the ceiling, and if you stun them with that while they're hanging on the ceiling, they stay stunned for way longer.
I didn't know that. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool little strat. It's not always consistent, though, so I'm just happy it actually worked. Because a lot of times you'll just get hit running through there, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. Thankfully, this game does have better iframes than I will call it the new Resident Evil 4, but
In what iframes?
where the iframes are non-existent in that game, they do exist a little bit in this one, so I'll help you
Yeah.
out. But coming back through,
Oh,
yeah, that's one thing. You flail the flash, and it will cause them
Fine.
to flail a little bit. You might be, yeah.
Yeah, I'm screwed. I knew it.
Oh,
Yeah. And that's
That's
the risk you take with this room. Get out of my way, sir.
all right, but you're through.
Just walk it, and it's really not that difficult.
Yeah, it's free if you want.
But if you want to do it fast, yeah, it gets risky there.
You'll save, God, probably a minute, maybe a little bit more if you run it and do it successfully. So it's definitely worth doing in a speed run, but it does come with its risk.
Good thing is I got out of there in caution still, so
Yes, yeah, you took the big hit and it didn't
yeah,
knock
and
you
that
out.
is that third flash grenade. That's exactly why I picked it up for this.
Without authorization. Your actions have been logged, and you may
All right, there we go. We got the next little piece of the wristband. You'll notice you just pick up a series of 3 items to progress into new areas in these games. Well, this game anyway. Nice little pattern here to it. Yeah, we're gonna have to get past the Ivy now. This room here is like complete luck, as far as if they'll actually grab you or not. So, using the spark shot to stun that first one, and that other one was all the way on the other side, thankfully.
Yeah,
That's just gonna save you a defense item.
I wasn't gonna have to use too much because I'm kind of low on spark shot, and I do need it for the next fight. But
And
6 is plenty.
Yeah, I think you should be good. You can get another pack to reload in the room too if you need it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh, in the fight room. Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess you
in the fight,
could. Yeah, I don't actually know where that is in there.
It's in one of the side rooms. There's a hand grenade on the other side of it as well.
I shouldn't need it simply just because. I mean, I got 6. It's plenty.
And here's our final little modulator puzzle.
This one I don't have memorized as well as the other one. There we go. Yeah, I got the other one memorized simply because that liquor room is probably my most practiced room.
Yeah, for good reason.
Yeah. It's like the worst place to die in the game too, because the checkpoint is awful.
Yeah, it's a bad checkpoint. It's just from a speedrun point of view, it's far into the run. It's a stressful final stretch of it for sure.
Yep.
Thank God.
There we go. We grabbed the antiviral thing there, though. It's actually empty, or maybe you get the G virus sample there with Leon. I can't remember.
With Leon, yeah. He gets the sample.
She gets the cure. But here we go. This is the G3 fight. You can imagine you shoot the eyes. We're going to use that spark shot to pop the 3 eyes.
I don't know if that's going to do it.
Oh, got it. Good.
Okay, that might get it. Think we're
You
good?
should be good. Yeah. Yeah, there's one on his leg, one on his shoulder, one on his back. And it's going to open up his weak point, and we're just going to use that knife damage talked about throughout the run to our advantage and just cut him down. Yeah, he'll go into multiple phases. He has 3 phases throughout this, and well, we're not going to see them. Exactly. There you go. That was a perfect fight. That's exactly how you want that to go. Yeah, that was excellent.
Very easy to mess that up, but you want to, like, you see me swapping the knives as they're about to get run out of durability, and you do that because if you let them break, it does this little nice breaking animation, and she looks at the knife like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
And it wastes like 2 or 3 seconds, and by that point, he's already getting back up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he'll go through this
'Cause-
segment when he enters the final phase, where then he'll want to go over and tear off a panel and all this other stuff, and
yeah, he's
you
like
just outright skip all that.
throwing all this stuff at you. Yeah, it's a very short fight when you can get it.
Yeah.
Sherry.
And here we go, though. Yeah, Sherry's got the cure in her, starting to feel a little bit better. And ready to go with us to the final stretch of the game. Final little bit here.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
A little bit of downtime right here. Can't speed this
Yeah.
up in any way, shape, or form.
And just enjoy the elevator ride. You can see the bizarre inner working area there. What I don't know.
I don't know what the objective is there, but I don't think that is supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
Not looking too good.
So nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you. I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
Immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Go ahead and grab the health. And one more knife. And we are good on equipment.
Yeah, you're set up nicely.
So we're gonna be nice and hold the door for Sherry here. Because you can't do this elevator until she gets on it, and if you leave her behind, that door closes and she takes forever opening it.
Yeah. Speaking of her taking forever to open a door, she's
Oh,
gonna,
yeah.
gonna need her help here in a moment to do that. And thankfully these Ivy don't grab Claire unless you like basically force them to. Or Leon, you almost are guaranteed to get grabbed at least once.
Yeah, it's a little tougher stretch right there for Leon. It's pretty much
Yeah.
free for Claire.
And Mr. X will actually drop down here, but instead, Claire is going to need to wait for Sherry to open that door, and in the meantime is going to be greeted by a few of these Ivy that drop down from the ceiling. Something's going to set himself up to knife him down. There you go. Another one. And again, makes you wonder what Sherry's doing right now. Like, maybe she's watching or something.
9 minutes until detonation.
Yeah, normally I would actually just get rid of my knives. Like, I would intentionally get grabbed and use
Yeah,
them as defensives, and then it'll just switch over to the full health knife. But I had too many knives. So it's just like, might as well just not do that.
Yeah.
Fun fact, that zombie literally only has 1 HP,
Sherry, you hanging in there?
but you
Hey.
still need a bullet to shoot him.
Yeah, you'll have to stop him because he will grab you and ruin the back end of your run.
Worth a try.
Just keep running and not paying attention on cruise
Yep.
control.
Oh, we are gonna need to. There's another reason to get rid of them,
Yeah.
but that's
Two.
fine. Just had to
There we
get rid
go.
of one knife.
And the typical little mechanic Resident Evil will do is work you into having 2 slots on purpose so you can grab what you need to grab.
Yep.
And,
Which would be this minigun right here. It's just conveniently placed.
oh, yes, we love the minigun. Yeah, old Birkin's back once again. This is G4. And he's turning into his kind of doggo form, whatever you want to call him. I don't really know. He was more of a dog-like in the original. He's kind of like a mix of the dog and the the last one a little bit more in this one. But you can see he's got the eyes all over this chest. We're gonna hit those, mixing in the mine thrower. He's got a charge attack here. He's gonna also try and climb eventually, where grenades will be useful, because they will knock him on his ass. And Deadlink timed it perfect. He's going right down. And then just gonna knife those eyes, because again, the knife damage is just insane on this game. Oh, we need to get a hit there, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got plenty of heals.
Why we get this?
Yep. He's gonna charge, and he will, if he misses you, he will bonk the wall completely, which gives you an opening to get in there with a knife attack or any number of things you'd want to do. Yeah, you get next to him, he'll swing over you too. That's another nice thing about it. He's a little more cooperative to deal with sometimes than Mr. X is, but
that was a pretty sloppy fight, but we got it done.
Yep. And once he's into this crawl phase, he's basically done. It's just a matter of time.
And that is time.
Yep, that is time. GG. That was a really solid run.
Man, amazingly, I still got underestimated with the.
And we just won't talk about that library is all, you know. Like I said, that was
Or
cursed,
that death.
Yeah, I already forgotten about that.
Yeah. Thank you for the GGs. Corn, cereal, and cereal. Okay, I'm gonna have to do totally cereal and cereal masticator on that one. Thank you, Tyler. But yeah, that is RE2 Remake, Player A.
And that was Leon's train attaching onto the back end here.
Oh, you're right, Cyril. I totally forgot about that. I sat there for like 2 minutes, like, fixing the settings with the
Oh, the noir,
noir filter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That makes
right.
me extra surprised that we beat estimate.
Heck yeah. A very wholesome ending here.
Yeah. Everyone can see pretty boy Leon here now soon.
I'm sure that'll make Chad happy.
Take a shower. Yeah. Really? Not bad. Oh, yeah.
Claire,
That smile.
And smile, yep.
It's so good to see you.
I told you we'd make it, didn't I?
You did.
But yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip ahead to the see what the IGT screen is. Yeah, not bad.
Hey, great run.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the run. I had a lot of fun doing it. And thanks for commentating, Dan.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Always fun hanging out with you, just chatting about the games.
Yeah, always a good time.